Florence, 15th century. A city alive with color, power, ambition, and beauty. This was the cradle of the Renaissance, where art was no longer just devotion, but a mirror of the human soul. And in this city lived a painter who captured grace like no other, not with muscle or monument, but with line, rhythm, and longing. His name was Sandro Botticelli. Botticelli was born around 1445 in Florence. His real name was Alessandro di Mariano di Vanni Filippi, but history remembers him by a nickname meaning Little Barrel. He grew up not among nobility, but among craftsmen and merchants, a world of trade, skill, and quiet ambition. As a young man, he apprenticed under Fra Filippo Lippi, learning elegance, softness, and the poetry of movement. But Botticelli's gift was something rarer. He didn't chase realism the way others did. He chased feeling. In his paintings, bodies float rather than stand. Hair moves like music. Faces seem caught between joy and sorrow. Florence soon noticed. The powerful Medici family became his patrons, and Botticelli found himself painting not only religious scenes but myth. And then came the works that would define him. The Birth of Venus. A goddess rises from the sea, not triumphant, not commanding, but fragile. Venus doesn't dominate the world. She seems almost surprised to exist in it. This was revolutionary. In an age obsessed with strength and certainty, Botticelli painted beauty as vulnerability. Soon after came Primavera, a dreamlike garden where time feels suspended. Figures move like dancers. Nature breathes. Love, desire, and transformation unfold silently. These paintings were not meant to explain the world, but to feel it. Yet Botticelli's world was changing. Florence grew restless. Politics darkened. Faith hardened. A fiery preacher named Girolamo Savonarola rose to power, condemning art, luxury, and pleasure as sins. Florence burned its mirrors, its books, its paintings, the bonfire of the vanities. And Botticelli listened. Something shifted in him. His later works grow darker, more tense, more inward. Madonnas become sorrowful. Lines sharpen. Joy retreats. Some historians believe Botticelli even destroyed his own paintings, though no proof remains. What is clear is this: the painter of Venus turned toward judgment, repentance, and fear. As the Renaissance moved forward toward Michelangelo's power, Leonardo's science, Raphael's perfection, Botticelli was left behind. He did not adapt, faded. By the time of his death in 1510, he was poor, largely forgotten, and overshadowed by a new generation. For centuries, his name slept, and then remarkably, he returned. In the 19th century, artists and poets rediscovered him. They saw what others had missed, that Botticelli was not behind his time. He was ahead of ours. In an age obsessed with progress, he painted longing. In a culture celebrating power, he painted fragility. Today, Botticelli feels modern because he understood something timeless. That beauty is not loud, that grace is fleeting, that the human soul is never fully at peace. His figures do not conquer the world. They drift through it, aware that it will not last. And perhaps that is why they stay with us. Because Botticelli reminds us that art is not always about mastery. Sometimes it is about tenderness, sometimes about uncertainty, sometimes about standing quietly at the edge of the sea and wondering what it means to be born into the world at all. If you enjoyed this journey through art and history, please consider subscribing for more stories of the minds and souls that shaped our world.